Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are in New Orleans doing what everybody loves to do when they come here, and that is visit a cemetery. Today we're staying close to the French Quarter and we are taking a look at St. Louis Cemetery number 1, which is an excellent cemetery to look at. If you only have time for one cemetery, this is probably the one you should go to. Now you can't just go here and walk around by yourself anymore. You have to actually schedule a tour. And if you just get online and you search for St. Louis Cemetery Tours, you'll easily find the tour company that gives these tours. So if somebody tells you that they can take you there and you can look around the cemetery, they're probably lying. It needs to be an actual guided tour, which is why you see me with all these people walking around. And that's the Voodoo Queen's tomb. That's where she's buried. A lot of people think it's somewhere else, but nope, it's this one. And they leave 3 strikes on it, because in order to get her attention, you need to call her 3 times. So when you look at the tomb, you'll see 3 scratches on it, 3 X's. It doesn't mean triple X. It just means that that's the times that they're knocking, asking for her, so they can ask for favors from her still. But as you can see, all these above ground tombs have to be above ground because of the water table. And it was just a style of Europe at the time. There's Nicolas Cage's pyramid. He plans to be buried there when he dies. But you can look around, walk around, see some of these cool tombs. Sometimes communities would pull their money together in order to be able to get a tomb there so that they can be buried. We have Italians, Spaniards, just different people, different cultures that came in to New Orleans, and since it's pretty expensive to get buried there, they would collect money and buy plots and all get buried there, which makes sense to me. You know, community tombs are definitely socialist, and I like it. Yeah. Here's a guy from Plessy versus Ferguson. That's where he was buried. And as you can see, some of them are made out of brick, some of them are made out of limestone, some of them are out of marble. And just different materials to build with. But you can walk around. It is kind of spooky, I guess. But this was a Protestant cemetery. As you can see, the Protestant cemetery was kind of boring. There's not much there. So you go back to the Catholic side, which is the actual spooky side. I'm sure there's plenty of ghost stories involving this cemetery. And I'm sure if you take a ghost story, you end up here somehow and hear about vampires and zombies and voodoo. But the tour that we got was mostly historical, which was still very informative. So definitely take it, because you do definitely need to come to this cemetery. Like I said, if you're going to come to one of them, this one is probably it. I myself enjoyed it. It was like a good 45-minute tour. Our tour guide was very informative, and I learned a lot. But those tombs are expensive. I, at one point, would have wanted to be buried here, but I'd rather spend my money in this life than on the next. Anyways, I hope you've been enjoying these videos of New Orleans. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.